Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and gambling, in my opinion, is a pretty stupid thing to get into. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm one of those people that I believe if you work hard for your money, you have your tangible cash in front of you, then it's probably better to invest it or spend it wisely rather than putting it up for a potential to get a large jackpot or entirely lose it. I don't really understand the whole concept of gambling. I'm sure some people get off to it, some people get addicted to it, but I don't really understand it. So when things like the GTA Online Casino DLC come out, I'm a little shocked at how GTA Online is even coming up with this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I have to really reiterate how terrible the GTA Online economy is. The further this game's lifespan goes on, the harder the poor shaming becomes on the innocent little new players that get into this game. So let's just talk about how it is. Now, this casino for GTA 5, we've all kind of been expecting for like years. It's like, come on, dude, you have a casino in the game. Open it up. Open it up to single player. Do something. And finally, they decided to open it up, and holy shit, I just decided to look into it. Now, there's people who did the math for it. Apparently, it cost somewhere around $64 million in-game to buy everything in the casino DLC. That means the most pimped out casino layout that you can buy, which I've also bought, not the most pimped out version. The clothing, which comes up to something like $15 million worth of clothing. Decorations for the casino that you end up buying. Tattoos, vehicles, all that kind of good shit. Guns, maybe if they've added anything. Basically, any of the new content they've added comes up to like 64 million. Now, 64 million, when you figure out how much shark cards you're buying, apparently adds up to around $800 US in real funding. Now, GTA Online has had this, they've sort of had this fucking weird free-to-play model where it's really not free-to-play. Like, at the end of the day, you buy GTA Online, you buy the game for 60 fucking dollars, and they treat it like it's some weird Korean free-to-play MMO where there is like a second full-time job involved with playing this game. Unless you dedicate like 40 hours a fucking week to this game, you're not getting anywhere unless you buy some shark cards, okay? Like, it's weird, it's predatory, and honestly, it's the skeleton for all of Rockstar's online games going forward. Red Dead Online, I was really hyped for. I don't play Red Dead Online anymore. The fact that I have to literally be a legal player in that game to make any form of headway is just shocking. I don't get into it, I don't understand it, it's out there. But the Casino DLC entices me because at the end of the day, you still have some form of a mission component to it, which there is in this. But ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty disgusting how the Casino DLC, this is just the epitome of how Rockstar likes to handle it. Now, one of the weird things about this too is how regulated the Casino DLC actually is. So for those of you who don't know, there are countries where if you have online gambling laws, if you have gambling laws in general, or you have things like loot boxes, a lot of loot box laws starting to crop up. Those countries actually don't even allow this DLC in a certain way. So basically what you have to do is you go to the casino, you buy a membership for like $500, or you buy like the big giant casino, like, some rich players would. And with this, you have access to two currencies. So you can get the standard GTA Online Dolans, and then you can buy chips. So you actually use your real in-game money to buy chips. Which, by the way, if you think about it real quickly, you can buy shark cards with real money to buy in-game money to then convert it to chips. Okay, so yes, you can use real-world money to fucking gamble in this game. And mind you, all right, this is pretty much online gambling in a nutshell. Like, if you look at any online gambling website, like that shady online gray area of online gambling, this is literally there. Like, this is, without a doubt, those same games, the ability to buy a currency in the game, all right? But the problem is you just can never cash it out. So what can you use these chips for? Well, you can use it to buy decorations and fucking clothes and I think get a chance at a car. Like, there's like a wheel that you can spin. Maybe you might get something nice out of it. It has worse rates than alpha packs for Rainbow Six Siege, which is pretty fucking bad if you want to go there. But ladies and gentlemen, the gambling DLC pack for GTA Online is one other reason why I just don't give a shit about this game's online front at all. I don't give a shit about FiveM or anything. It's so bad that GTA Online is now soured in my mouth. And mind you, I used to be a pretty heavy player in this game. I would consider myself a pretty affluent GTA Online denizen, and at this point, despite me having the money to purchase and keep up with the numerous DLCs that come out, I refuse to give Rockstar a fucking penny more of this game. The fact that at this point they have turned a GTA Online variant, an online game, into literally another free-to-play grindy, and now at this point a gamble house without any form of reward, because at the end of the day, you're not turning these chips in for real money. Anybody that sits down and says, not that big a deal, you're going to put $500 in, right? Like, let's assume that some dude puts $500 into the GTA Online casino, gambles away GTA Online. He gets like $5,000 worth of credit. You think they're going to be able to cash out? You think Rockstar's going to write them a fucking check for $5,000? They're not a gambling house. Whatever money you give Rockstar just goes right back to them. That's just how the situation works. There is no winning for the user base here. And ladies and gentlemen, might I remind you, the nicer a casino looks, and mind you, the GTA Online casino looks pretty fucking nice, the lesser chances you have of ever winning. You ever wonder why you go to Las Vegas with like $10,000 and you go to the nice swanky casinos on the strip, you always lose? How do you think those casinos look really nice? Oh, you think they're... No, it's because every night a sucker comes in to lose a big chunk of change, they give them one nice room to make them feel special and laugh all the way to the bank while they make their place look nice. You think GTA doesn't do the same? Hell yeah, it does the same. GTA Online does it all day, every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this DLC came out a fair bit ago, but I really needed to kind of talk about it. You know, I have this connection to GTA Online. I've been with it since the beginning. You know, I've been doing it since the PS3, moved on to the PS4. Fuck, I remember doing my first heist on the PS4, and then going on to the PC and running pack standard to the point where I was like Jeff Bezos in this game. So ladies and gentlemen, for a world full of hackers, for a world full of dude, you can't even do the most criminal of things in this game, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ, GTA Online has hit one of those points where I just don't know what to say. The Casino DLC is... There was a point where I expected single-player content to come out from GTA 5, right? Like, with the amazing expansion packs that GTA 4 had, that Red Dead Redemption had, it's a shame that this took over meaningful content. I would have been glad to give Rockstar, you know, 20, 30, 40 bucks even, if they gave me a really meaty, juicy single-player expansion. But now we've got... What's $40 in comparison to some whale spending 800 bucks covering for me and God knows who else with this DLC expansion? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. This is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.